Nope.
Anyhow, last time on Dungeons and Dragons, our players ended up under the sea, under the sea. I cannot sing with a Jamaican accent. Thank God for me. That's bad.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, sure.
Nope.
Stop the merman.
Nope.
I'll allow it.
Nope, the merman. It's pronounced nope.
What the fuck kind of tongue are you speaking that sounds like nope?
Mermaid.
Whistle?
Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory, sir. You should have, It's mermaid, clearly.
It's Mermanese.
198 on the random magic table. What's coming out?
Nope.
What's in the box?
I think I'm joking, but I'm opening the table now.
Oh, jeez.
How
There's
is
a
tonight's
demon
event
under-
gonna kick off?
How would you do that in real life?
You roll 3 d10s.
That doesn't equal 1,000.
You roll 10 d10.
No, because you do
100
one for the
d10s.
tens place, one for the hundreds place,
Oh.
one for the ones.
So there's nothing below 100 on the table? Or 111?
No, you get
You
Yeah, that's-
subtract
that's a
1
zero.
from the answer.
Don't be dense.
What the hell did I roll? 198 is coming out.
I'm still asleep, so I shouldn't be answering any of your questions.
I'm
Nope.
still blah, 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 blah.
Has anybody seen Mineral?
Yeah, she's right beside you.
No. Nope.
My god, don't tell me we're having another case of this shit.
Nope.
No, I mean, last time Mineral did not go with us.
This
She
time
was
on Let's Play Dungeons and Dragons.
She
Mineral-
crashed
Suddenly,
she
through the
crashed her
ceiling
crab.
comes a small crab-shaped submersible. It smashes down to the ground and out tumbles Minerel.
Goodness.
Where'd you
Yeah.
learn how to drive?
Look out, wreckage.
Hi.
Well, nope.
There's a
You did
repair
right.
check on it. You can make it later. It's
I'm
not
really
checked.
quiet.
Outside, like if I crash the I want to know if it has good underwater piloting skills.
Oops.
Okay, roll me a d100.
Okay.
Here's some underwater smoke from the wreckage.
Those.
Wait, underwater smoke.
Wait, if we're underwater, how does she?
It's actually oil.
Oh, okay.
48.
You manage to drive all the way here, and only the protective magic around the city causes your submersible to malfunction.
Yep.
You are, in fact,
You're
a good driver.
Oh, good.
There. That is a lot of wreckage. What did you guys think this thing looked like?
How can there be smoke underwater?
It's oil.
Yeah, technically you guys are all in a wet city. You're just under the effects of a water-breathing spell.
Oh, that's edgy.
You know how you cast a spell?
I
You
hate
have to say the incantation. You say nope.
nope.
Merman grows tired of the devil and decides to lessen his water-breathing spell's duration.
Nope.
Goodness.
Gibnaff.
Also, wake up. You have to kill the government.
There we
What?
go.
That's how Kensington it's Kensington's wake-up call to everyone.
Sometimes it works. It's amazing.
What the hell?
Alright, there we go.
What are you doing, Joey?
I was just checking to make sure all my things were loaded up.
That was the dexterity checks where Joey's slapping. No,
Yeah,
like,
that's just him giving a quick whack to Gibnef.
And so then I was, hey, why are we wet?
Things happen.
You're wet because you're underwater.
That is awesome. I've been underwater before. That's not quite so awesome, but it's still pretty cool because I've never breathed underwater before, and I think that's what's happening. I hope that's what's happening. Hey guys, what's up? You found my crab boat and broke it. Oh.
I'm sorry.
It's a little broken,
I
yeah.
tried not to break it, but the city broke it.
We have ways of fixing such things. You just need to come with me.
You could take one of the claws as like a souvenir.
Okay.
Okay, what, does this guy have a name?
He does.
Nope.
See, I told you.
Me.
told you who's.
Come with me.
Of course.
I'm gonna tell me to tell the mechanics, whoever he eventually sends, that my crab boat was actually a top-of-the-line premium model, and they should make it just as swanky as possible.
Swank? I think we can do swank.
Also, it had like 6 seats before.
Yeah.
It might not look like it did, but
It was a crab limousine.
Stretch
it was
crab.
a lot. It was,
it was
lobster.
actually a lobster, yeah.
We'll see what we can do with that kind of design. But yeah, why not? Follow me off the landing pad, and we'll take you outside the portal into the city.
Alright, it's
proper.
about time we had a new magical transport after that.
This guy's pretty cheerful.
Of course,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
very cheerful. I live in a magical underwater kingdom.
Can't you see how well I'm endowed? Why would I?
All the fish ladies want a piece of this. Come down, swim down with me, swim.
Kensington resolves to never look down again.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You all find yourself in a gorgeous underwater city composed of coral and various rocks. In some places, you can actually see the earth opened up and some of the heat coming out, like a nice personal hot spring immersing everything around you. It's a fantastic place, and above it all looms the castle.
I want to touch the hot springs.
You can walk
The
into one of the hot
geothermal vents,
springs.
we must be very far underwater.
In what direction are the hot springs?
They are various vents on the ground. If you want, I can draw little vents in.
Okay.
Yes,
there's one
What do
right
you
over
think
here.
above the vents
Oh
is
no,
hot
wait,
spring?
it's over here.
I didn't have my underwater glasses on.
That's a gigantic ass vent.
You are near the bottom of the damn sea.
Oh, so that's what this place is called, the Damn Sea.
Oh, Joey fell in.
No, I'm
Oh,
so-
Joey, why?
I'm soaking in the hot spring.
Yeah, you guys are
Look.
floating above it. Hot water's.
Check it out, perspective as he falls away.
No. Nope.
I told you. I
Joey
warned you.
Hooves in 3D.
Oh god, he's coming closer to the camera.
You knocked that off.
He swam up to the surface.
Viewers, watch out!
No, don't swim too quickly.
Don't
Dungeons
swim
and
too
Dragons.
close to the sun.
Now in the third dimension.
I know a few things about the ocean.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the third dimension.
Well, I also know a few things about dimensions.
Who are you talking
Maria,
to?
I don't mean to point this out, but isn't like water bad for paper?
Well, it's bad for non-waterproof paper.
Oh, well,
Who
it's
owns
it's
such a thing?
laminated then.
What librarian would leave home without waterproof paper?
Why?
You have to make sure that your paper can resist all sorts of things that would want to break it.
If you
You
cast a
guys are
magic
so
spell,
I
prepared.
see.
You are so much cooler than the last
But
people.
most of my books don't have that, so I'm gonna keep them.
Of course we're cool. We're awesome adventuring guys. Hey,
You're done looking around. Come with me. We have business.
We're awesome
for you.
adventuring guys, he said as he walked straight into Kensington.
Okay, let's go.
you guys gonna go lounge in the other hot
This is
springs?
really interesting. What is this city called?
We're
Nope.
actually no. We're actually referred to by most people as Duran.
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 Oh, Duran. I've heard of that.
How do you spell that?
Oh.
Duran?
Hmm.
It's in the chat because I don't like pronouncing fantasy apostrophes.
I don't blame you.
Duran.
Duran.
What does it mean?
I bet there's something incredibly exciting and heroic to do in Duran, right?
There could
Eh.
easily. Do you
Well,
want
we do
something
have-
to do? We have things we can get for you. Like,
Well, I happen to be with a group of super awesome heroes. Isn't that right? You guys are heroes, right? You told me you were heroes.
I guess.
Yeah.
Totally.
fantastic!
in a
We've
way.
been looking for adventurers of your class. Follow me to the king, and we could give you a nice royal geese.
Oh, birds are awesome.
Delicious.
Yeah. This could be interesting.
Yeah.
Learn more about Duran. There's there's a pretty good amount of information on Duran, so I think we'll do okay.
I'm gonna ask
Okay.
Miriam for what information she knows about Duran.
It's underwater.
It's underwater and it's pretty nice. There's mostly slow people.
Go ahead and make up
Place.
anything you like. Miriam is given free license to describe Duran.
Their economy is mostly based on imports and exports with nearby the nearby islands.
Do they import any bonecraft?
But even though that's the main economy, there have been quite a few interesting technical innovations to come out of the various research firms that are headquartered in Duran. One of them being the crabcraft that you saw earlier, which greatly increased the throughput of the importers and exporters as they were able to more readily transport both people and non-waterproof goods between surface and undersurface locations.
It smells like fish.
That's also true. I don't think anyone wrote that down. That one's pretty easy to figure out. It probably got written down somewhere though.
Before you sleeps a giant merman. Carefully, Nino heads to the side of his throne and bangs a tiny gong. The king awakens.
I can play that gong better than you.
Adventurers.
That's
Interesting. His tongue appears sluggish when dealing with the tongue of common, and you think you might have a bit of an issue hearing him.
You think so, do you?
You lapsed into Russian.
Well, he
Ja.
would probably speak Aquan pretty well, I would guess.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, alright, I know. Aquan being a dialect of Primordial, I can speak it pretty well.
Fair enough.
Maybe you should be up here and not a
Would
mile
Miriam
away.
like to be the translator?
Doesn't he already speak common? Why do we need a translator?
He speaks.
I say to him, well met, your majesty.
Well met, surface creature. Time has
Well
come.
met,
Are you
yes.
the heroes we asked?
Yes, we are the heroes that you seek.
Joey,
And so Joey was punted across the room.
I don't know much about that.
Get a load of this perspective.
That doesn't look like a friend at all.
It's like it's like an optical
Do you
illusion.
remember anything about Africa, guys?
No. What?
Your natural answer is no.
Nope.
Excuse
Wait,
me, I'm
what?
new.
That's okay. He can't understand what Joey's saying, so it's up to Miriam to translate.
I'll say, to the king in Aquan, we are not entirely sure what you're talking about, your majesty, but we can definitely help you with things. We're glad to
helpers.
help.
He looks
Yeah.
you over and gives one sage nod. Excellent! We have sought heroes to come and solve the problem that has rested since time immemorial.
The wetness of our
We
shoes.
need you
Have you
to
ever
hunt
tried walking around
A
in wet
fugitive
shoes all day?
from our mercies.
Fugitive.
A fugitive who's been a fugitive for thousands of years.
Yeah,
Sounds-
apparently the king needs us to find the
Do you,
I think the
do you
statute
know-
of limitations has run out on that guy.
Please go on, your majesty.
We shall deposit you at the proper time, and the proper place.
The proper time?
Do 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 do.
No, not time travel. I hate time travel.
There will be
Shut your
no
flesh-made mouth.
traveling in time for you, for the hour is now. We knew when
well,
the prisoner would be going.
How convenient.
Oh, that's forcing.
We are traveling through time at a rate of 1 second per second.
It's good because time travel makes me all irpy.
What? What?
We had foreseen the prisoner's escape. We merely need you to collect him.
Then how is this?
I'd like to have
Did you
Miriam
mean
ask the
collect?
king what the fugitive is wanted for.
Never you mind, King. We'll do it. Let's go.
What is the
Brave
bounty on
adventuresome.
this fugitive?
The bounty is pride and glory.
The
Let's go.
I will say to the king, we humbly accept your request.
What?
He nods again once and says, "Excellent!" in a booming Aquan voice. The room shakes.
Remember, Algernon, the bounty is help getting off of this godforsaken island and such.
The bounty is death.
He gives the 6 of you tiny amulets of water breathing. You will
That's
no
convenient.
longer need to refresh the spell that keeps you alive in our city, as long as you wear these.
No, my neck slot's full.
It shifts to become a bracelet for Kensington, and then a cuff.
Ah, phew.
Your cufflink of water breathing is a handy tool, isn't it?
Nice.
It just cuts a gill into his wrist. Ow!
Kensington, I had no idea you were so depressed.
There you go, permanent water breathing.
Yay!
Hooray.
You must, however, bring back the lizard.
The lizard.
Lizard.
A lizard?
Bring back the lizard to us.
Alive or doesn't
We would
matter?
prefer
Can-
alive to know how he
Can you-
evaded our scrying. We have
Can you
tried
tell
for a
us any-
century to prepare for his departure, and yet still he
Can you-
escaped.
Can you tell us anything about the lizard other than his name?
No.
Is lizard even his name? I'm
No.
pretty sure.
I mean,
It was
you've
not
had
his
chapters
name.
all the time.
And in fact, it was actually taken down by one of our lesser scribes. Summon him, Minope! Summon the scribe! Minope rings the gong again, somehow using the same gesture and making an entirely different tone come from it.
Oh, I can do that.
Well, aren't you just so meh?
That's no big.
The lesser scribe floats
I'd
in
say-
from a ceiling.
Him and his fancy pants, music playing.
What's
He
what's
looks-
your highfalutin today, Joey?
I hate you. And the lesser scribe looks down at a sheaf of papers in his hand, shuffles through some, and then tries to pronounce in common the name that he took down. Hunty.
Dun dun dun.
Who?
It's one of the lizards from the first tower.
Isn't that
What?
also a lizard who you know
Yeah,
from your
she wasn't there.
dark
Yes.
past?
Flashback.
What?
They just
Flashback.
play that entire
Algernon's
episode
dramatic
again.
past occurred when he was actually caught in a plot that involved the assassination of a close friend, which was truly a frame job on the part of a betrayed ally. Now, Algernon's rival runs free after his thought disappeared in the major cities of the world, and meanwhile, you must now track down this bastard lizard.
Oh, I had no idea you had such a deep and complex past, Algernon.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Also, Algernon.
Congratulations on your dark past.
Congratulations on your shitty childhood where you got arrested.
Dark past.
Congratulations on your shitty
Congratulations
life
on
where
your
you.
dark everything you do.
Congratulations on being betrayed by one of your friends. to kill another one of your friends. That must have been great for you.
I can see why Kenzie
Alright.
might sound a little bitter growing up in that.
Gah.
He had to stab his first best friend by 3 for meat.
And
that's-
grew up in hell.
And that's how I became a chef.
Oh
Plot
god.
hole closed.
And then you had to go to lawyer school.
Well, yeah, that's
Well,
what
yeah,
they
to
sent
get
you when
himself
you're not
off.
the best chef.
The end.
That's how hell.
And that's where he met.
What have you been feeding us?
I had this
Mostly
basket of
apples.
infinite provision.
There were rolls. Just say there were rolls and be done with it.
They were rolls. They were rolls. They were rolls.
Nothing but bread.
Wait, I don't remember. I don't
They were
remember eating
rolls.
only-
They were
I don't remember-
rolls.
But I don't remember eating only
Rolls.
bread.
They were rolls.
Okay.
Alright.
I didn't even know he was
What
a
was
chef.
in those
Rolls.
tacos?
They were rolls. They were rolls. They were dice rolls. They were dice rolls.
God.
Anyhow, does anyone else want to ask things of King Renard's before you're sent off into the world?
Nope.
Do we know? Do we have what the lizard looks like?
We,
He
we've
looks like a
seen him.
lizard. We fought him before. His name is Monty.
Oh, him.
Yeah, that guy.
Yep.
We'll get
Oh,
him.
he's in trouble, is he?
We have
Well,
a
I
score
guess
to
we gotta
settle
catch
it.
him.
Anyway.
We said we would.
I have 2 questions for King Renard. First, is his kingdom in need of a bonecraft trading route?
He
I'm
looks
pretty
down.
sure that they always trade
ponders.
like whale bones or something.
It could
Yeah, just like
happen, he says through translation.
Well,
Do you work with Baleen?
no, but I know a woman who lives about 3 blocks from my family who does. So I give him the contact
Neighboring
information of the
Balesburg.
Bonerton Chamber of Commerce.
The best boner of Boner Town.
The card wrinkles up, but he manages to get down some of the information before it's ruined.
Darn it.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, I dictated to Miriam to communicate it to the lesser scribe in underwater language. I forget what it's
A
called.
lesser scribe comes down and takes the
Waterland.
contact information.
Okay.